Next scene. Xanna stood up, took a deep breath, and began to walk. Cosmo swallowed the piece of chicken he was eating, then got up to follow her. "Where are you going, Zonzon?" "To get the book." Cosmo gasped and jumped in front of her and grabbed her shoulders. "Zonzon, you'll be killed if you go back there!" She gave him a sad look. "Don't you have any faith in me, Cosmo?" Cosmo was a bit taken aback by this question. "Of course I do, it's just—" "Then let me go get it," Xanna interrupted. Cosmo looked at his friend with concerned eyes. But... Cosmo looked away, closed his eyes, and sighed. "I don't want anything to happen to you, Xanna." He looked back at her. She was smiling. "I'll be fine, you knucklehead." "But you passed out yesterday! This time I won't act like a chicken! I'll be a smart rogue and you still." Cosmo blinked a few times. He had forgotten that Xanna was a rogue. Probably because she never acts like it. "Oh, well, Xanna took Cosmo's hands off her shoulders. "You guys keep eating. I'll go get the book," she said, and she started to walk again. "I'll be back in an hour." Cosmo walked back to the others around the campfire. He sat down next to Mittens and continued eating. "This is so not fair," Dethium complained. "When I wanted to go back and kill spiders, you guys wouldn't let me. But when she wants to go back, you guys don't stop her." "We stopped you because you would get us all killed," Makoki said, and took a sip of his grass smoothie that Cosmo was nice enough to make. "I didn't want to stop you because I don't like you, but I love myself more than I hate you. And don't take that in a nice way." Dethium just pouted. "I really wanted to kill that big spider." Head hopping! Next scene. Xanna walked in stealth to the spot she had passed out. Finally, some time for peace and quiet, far away from those idiots. Although I miss death. Xanna didn't say anything. She just continued to quietly walk, and she looked a bit tense. "What's wrong with you?" "Well, I'm going back to those things, and I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I can't remember what it is. That's why they call it forgetting, idiot. All I remember is that it has something to do with Cosmo. If only I could remember what it was. Can't be that important if it has something to do with him." Next scene, because these scenes deserve to be scenes. Cosmo was sitting next to Mittens, petting the top of her head. He was thinking about something he had forgotten. "What am I forgetting?" he thought as he continued to pet Mittens and stare at the moonlight. He gasped. "Today's the end of my vacation week! Did anybody else remember that Cosmo had a job?" Next scene. Xanna continued to walk. "I'll remember it eventually," she told herself and kept walking. "I think you're getting close." "What makes you say that?" Izzy looked at a dead spider body nearby that Xanna didn't notice. "Just a hunch," she said, and looked forward to make sure Xanna wouldn't walk into a tree. As Xanna walked, something took the dead spider body. Xanna's ear twitched from hearing the noise and looked back. "Watch out! You're gonna run into that tree, George! Xanna!" Xanna looked forward and barely dodged the tree. "Idiot." Xanna rolled her eyes and continued walking. She eventually reached the spot where she had passed out. She looked around for the book. There was no sight of it, and there was no sight of something else. "Didn't you say that everyone started fighting spiders after I passed out?" "Yeah," Izzy said, filing her nails. "Well then, where are the dead bodies?" Izzy stopped filing her nails and looked around. "What the?" Izzy scratched the top of her head, very puzzled about the missing bodies. "The book isn't here either." "What? But nobody touched the book. How is it missing?" "I don't know, maybe some other travelers fucking came by and saw all this shit over here and picked it up? You were gone for like 12 hours. I don't know. Maybe it was kicked during battle or something. Check by that tree," Izzy said as she pointed to a dead tree. Xanna walked over and searched the area. She even looked in the tree itself and under the dirt around the tree. "I don't see it. Check over by that one. And if you don't find it there, check that one, then that one, and that one, and that one, and that one," Izzy said as she pointed to several dead trees. Xanna sighed and began her long search. Next scene. Warning, I will do some more screaming, although all of you should probably know that by now. An hour had gone by and she still didn't find it. No. Yes! Wait, no, just another book-shaped rock. She sighed. "I'm starting to wonder if I'll ever find the book." "Why? It's right over there." Izzy pointed to the book leaning on a tree with her nail filer. "Fucking really?" Xanna raised an eyebrow. "Oh, that's something we haven't done in a while. Quirked brow." Izzy continued to point in the other direction. Xanna looked and she saw the book. "Yes!" She ran over and picked it up. "And I didn't have to fight any of those things." Xanna shuddered at the thought. She stopped thinking about it and looked inside the book. "Doesn't look damaged." She closed the book. "I think we're good." While Xanna was talking to herself, Izzy was looking in another direction and saw something very bad. "Let's get back to camp." Izzy stopped her from looking in the bad direction. "Hey, how about we go that way?" She pointed to her left. "But that's the way back home." Xanna pointed to the direction behind Izzy. "Yeah, but what's wrong with taking the long way? Let's enjoy the lovely view." She moved her left arm around when she said view. Xanna gave her a blank look. Lovely view? She placed a hand on Izzy's forehead. "Are you sick or something?" Yeah. Izzy faked a cough. I'm so sick, Izzy said, taking advantage of Xanna's stupidness. If Izzy was sick, then so was Xanna. Xanna removed her hand. You don't feel warm, but we should get back to camp, just in case. Which means I gotta go that way. Xanna pointed behind Izzy again. Izzy looked over her shoulder. The thing was still there. She looked back at Xanna. She had her hands on her hips. But can't we take the long way back to camp? You know how much I love dead things. I don't care how much you love dead things. We're taking the short way home. Xanna took her hands off her hips and began to walk in the direction Izzy was blocking. She then saw why Izzy didn't want to go that way. Xanna quietly said. She was trying to scream, but also trying not to scream. Xanna, calm down. It's not gonna notice you if you're in stealth. Just slowly walk past it and everything will be okay. Xanna ignored Izzy and backed away from the spider, only to bump into another one. Both Xanna and the spider turned around to face each other. Don't scream, Izzy said slowly, trying to keep Xanna calm. Xanna said once again as she stared at the spider's ugly fangs. Her eyes slowly widened. She backed away slowly. The spider followed. Stay calm, don't scream, and don't faint, Xanna said and began to shake with fear. The spider made a noise. Skitter, skitter! Xanna began to breathe really fast. Other spiders had come. Xanna. Xanna screamed to the top of her lungs. All of the spiders just walked closer to her and carried her away.